Well, we talked all week about playing for a ring. That was kind of our motivation for the guys. We wanted to get in a situation where we had sole possession of the championship in the conference, and that we felt like that was something pretty special. And our guys worked really hard to accomplish that, and I thought they came out and played with great intensity and great passion, great execution, and got the job done. Probably even better than I could have imagined in a lot of aspects. I'm very proud of the way they came out and competed and fought to the end, offensively and defensively. It was a darn good performance by our guys.
Questions?
Coach, what does it mean to you to be undefeated, first time here at MSU?
Well, you know, I feel very special about the way the guys have come in each week and really believed in our theme of going 1-0. I think it's a tough thing in football when you start throwing out goals of conference championships, regional championships, national championships. It's very easy to look ahead and bypass the important things that have to get accomplished each day in practice, in the film room, in preparation, in the weight room. And our guys have done a great job focusing on the task at hand and going 1-0 every week. And you know, that's where it kind of made it special this week, is that you had a lot of things that you could accomplish by going 1-0. And I think it made it sweeter for our guys as they finished up things the right way.
When you were preparing for the season beforehand, realistically, do you think this team had capabilities to go 1-0 for 11 straight weeks?
You never know. You know, I've heard a lot of coaches in preseason talk about how good their teams are, and I've never really been a big believer in it. I had a lot of faith that we had some good football players who would compete their tails off. And, you know, I knew we had a chance in every game, but you still have to go play those games. And we had a lot of big challenges along the way. Good opponents. Sometimes we didn't play necessarily up to our capabilities as we go back and look at it, but our kids found a way to win. And there's credit to them to find a way to battle through, and it's a challenge. I mean, I just read an article about Pittsburgh State winning the national championship last year, and they talk about a lot of the magical things that happen and the belief it takes. And the old statement, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. You need a little bit of luck along the way too. It's special to go 11-0, and I want our guys to enjoy that and go back and relish those moments. But we'll spend, you know, a little bit of time doing that, and then we'll get ready for that next opponent once we find out who that's going to be, and get ready for our next task at hand and our next challenge, and hopefully advance on.
After each unit had been out there once, did you have a pretty good feeling that the entire team was locked in today?
I did. You know, it's I always have a good feeling if we can get the wind at our back in the first quarter, especially if we're facing a good passing team. I knew we'd be able to move the ball offensively, hopefully bury them deep in field position. I didn't know we'd start as fast offensively. We did an outstanding job of running the football today and really dominating time of possession, which helps out against a good passing team. I mean, to run for near 500 yards, I don't know if anybody expects that. That's just an outstanding effort by our guys. But they were very locked in. You could see that in special teams. You could see that defensively. Having this team at Upper Iowa come back against some good football teams earlier in the year, I think helped our kids kind of maintain their focus, even though we had a big lead. And that's been one of the weak points, if we've had one through the course of the year, is jumping out on people and maybe letting them back in the game, because you lose a little bit of focus. You lose a little bit of intensity. And I thought our guys did an outstanding job of maintaining that focus, intensity, and execution through the process and holding that big lead.
Would you call this the type of game you want going into the playoffs, of knowing the margin of victory you had, or would you kind of afraid of a more competitive matchup? Cool.
No, I think, you know, we just wanted to see our guys execute to the best of their abilities and hopefully execute better than they have all year. And in a lot of respects, we did that. And so we built momentum certainly in the last couple of weeks, and that's what you want going into a situation where we've got some time to heal up, and then start building that momentum up again as we game plan and fine tune to prepare for our next opponent.
Anything else, guys? Okay, thanks very much.